I firmly believe we are about to see a breakout on Cardano, and I believe that breakout is going to send prices even higher. Here's why I think it. I've got some evidence to support my theory, which I'm about to share right now. I will start by looking at one of my favorite tools, that is tradingview.com. I'm going to go to its ADA technical analysis, and I'm going to start on the 1 day, and let's see what its technical analysis is showing. First of all, on the summary level, it is showing a buy. If you scroll down, you can see that is made up of a set of oscillators that are showing a neutral, while the moving averages are showing a strong buy. On the 1 week, something similar on the summary. Looks like the same on the oscillators and moving averages as well. And on the 1 month, we also have a buy, also neutral on the oscillators, and a strong buy on the moving averages. So let's take a look at why TradingView is giving the indication that we will see rising prices in Cardano. Well, let's start here. Back in October, prices were around 0.25. Cardano, with the rest of the crypto market, around the middle of October, started a fantastic run up, and we've been going up almost ever since. All the way through about the 8th, 9th, 10th of December is about when Cardano made its high. Let me go back to the weekly chart. I think it's easier to see. This is the weekly chart. You can see this magnificent rise up on the week of December 4th. Went all the way up to about 0.65. And then over the next 3 weeks, we've been ranging. We've just started this week here a day or two ago. So over the last 3 weeks, we've been ranging. That means price has been content to be where it's at. You can see we would open and then go higher, go lower, close. Open, higher, lower, than close. Open, higher, lower, than close. And so that's a good sign. Here's why that's a good sign. When you see a move, especially in crypto, this magnificent and this quick, oftentimes price would fall on back down. When price did that, one would assume, well, that's market manipulation. The big players have moved the market up to get us retail traders into buying, and then they sold out from under us, and now we're broke and they've taken our money. But all throughout crypto, we're seeing prices rest toward the high, rest at the high, and even challenge the highs even after this magnificent run up. There has been virtually no drawdown since we've had this run in December. Let me go to the daily chart. If you can, here's the daily chart. Here's the blue lines you saw on the weekly chart that is forming this price wedge. That is because we're seeing, let me zoom just a bit more. That's because we're seeing lower highs and higher lows, which is indicating a compression of price. That is a spring being coiled tighter and tighter and tighter until eventually it's going to break. That's what these lines indicate, and that's what they're reflecting. That is just a pattern that's easily seen on the price charts of price getting smaller and smaller and smaller. That's an indication we're going to break either up or down. Here's why I believe Cardano is going to break up. 1, technical analysis on TradingView has already kind of given us an indication that they believe price is going to go up. I've already mentioned a second reason, and that is that across crypto, price is challenging its highs even after this fantastic run up. And in fact, Bitcoin, which we all know is the big one in crypto, has broken 45,000 over the past 2 days, and right now we're resting over it. So we have broken the 2023 high for Bitcoin already in 2024 and are moving up. That's the second reason. Where Bitcoin goes, often goes the other coins. The third reason is what I'm hearing. These crypto players that seem to know more about crypto than I do, they're closer, they spend more time in the markets than I do. They are saying that January could be a really good month and 2024 could be a fantastic year in crypto. And that looks like it is already playing out with this Bitcoin move in going over 45,000. Let's look at Bitcoin real quick. At the run it has made since October, somewhere around 26,000, 26,000, and it's up to 45,000 now. Now, look at this. Does this, minus this candle, this is the weekly chart on Bitcoin, does this look familiar? It should. It looks very similar to the weekly on ADA, just like this, except ADA hasn't had its breakout yet. I believe ADA will follow Bitcoin very soon in its breakout. As long as Bitcoin stays at 45,000, continues to push the highs, I'm hearing that 48,000 is next in Bitcoin, maybe even be this month. I think we're going to see ADA come right along very quickly and start breaking out of this compression wedge and start going up for 0.68. Once it finally breaks 0.68, and I don't know how long that'll take or how many tries it'll take, we're looking at 0.70 and above. And you might ask, well, what is this level right here? This 0.72 and 0.745. Keep in mind, this is an art, not a science. It doesn't mean price is going to respect these lines to the specific decibel, as we have several decimals here. But let's zoom out and see what these two lines are on the weekly. They do have some merit. Okay, this line is the bottom of this wick on the weekly chart back in May 2022, and this line is the bottom of this wick back in February 2022. Again, it's not magic levels, it's just something that historically ADA has respected those levels, and until it disrespects them and blows right through them, we're just going to assume it'll respect them, and once we break this 0.68, price will be dragged all the way up to 0.72. Generally, may not be specifically straight up, but that will be the next level, the next key level. And y'all, I do believe we're going to start seeing ADA break out of here soon. It's got to go somewhere. It's been compressing and coiling too long not to break somewhere. And as long as Bitcoin's making that 45,000 plus, I just do not see ADA falling down. Could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. This is not financial advice. You got to be very wise with your buy and sell buttons and make sure you can handle the risk of what you're about to trade, because it can be lost in any market based on anything. Crypto can change in a second and I could be wrong, but I'm going with the fact that I think we're going higher, and that's the way I'm playing my trades. All right. Hope you enjoyed that analysis for Cardano. It's one of my favorite coins. I am a holder of ADA, and I'm looking forward to some higher highs. Come back, and I'll keep you updated on what's happening with ADA. Take care.